One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Bulls will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circuit.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. To the air, it's Simmons. He's got his man, makes the grab. Touchdown, USF! All of that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
I love the start for this quarterback on 3rd down. 3rd down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
The Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Under fire. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. App State came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Boone had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Takes the handoff. It's Gage. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. The short hands. It's Thompson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Riggs. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Hauls it in.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays. And receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Gage. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Dead center perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Makes the quick grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Offense getting set for 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air, it's Simmons. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Williams. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nice job about the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Punts it out of the air. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on that throw. They didn't have a chance to break that one.
The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of...
Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to...
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Showing off the arms. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Working that left side now. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what they're...
Breaks into the open and runs through another one. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Touchdown Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gage. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Briggs. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, stay into this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come.
Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Riggs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. A quick pass to the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Simmons. Snagged out of the air. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, give on the inside. Inside the 40. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Thompson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. They'll try to pop the draw, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Snags it over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the wide out. Working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Handoff from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? gives it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is now back down to 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up 14 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Using his legs to buy some time. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Back to throw, it's Simmons. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Florida. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Trying to run it in. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? And the Roadrunners in the hurry-up.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's got him this time. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Just keep slinging it. Here's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 40, there he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. To throw, it's Simmons. Unloads to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Past the first down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
They'll run it from the gun.
Man, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pulls it in. It's Riggs. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Simmons. Got his man on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. He'll do it himself. Makes his man miss.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Caught behind the line. It's Gage. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gage. Guided out of bounds, and the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Blade. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Florida Atlantic is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 21 over Rice. They'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He makes the grab. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And the Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UTSA. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
34.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The give as they work on that clock. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Dropping back, it's Simmons. On the move, he fires. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.